Hello, teacher, and guys. I don't know. This is my final activity, and now I'm going to answer the bunch that I choose. So the first one is: are you good at telling whether someone is lying? Well, I don't think so. I'm a person who trusts others, so if there is no reason not to believe, I will believe. Do you know any people who are good or put liars? Yeah, of course. I know some friends, and I don't know when they are telling the truth or not. What makes them good or bad at it? Well, for me, the way they speak and how calm or relaxed they are when they are speaking. So for me, that is the most important because when you don't show you're nervous or something like that, the people can believe in your talk, in your speech or whatever. Okay, the second is, when did you last pay someone a compliment? Well, yesterday. Who was the recipient? Was my girlfriend? What was the occasion? Nothing special, just we were lying on the bed talking, and why not? I don't need a good moment for to show my feelings. What were your sad words? Well, thank you for being a special girl with me. And how did the recipient react? Um, she was happy. She was good. Yeah, she was happy in general. Okay, the next bunch is, when things go wrong, it's more important to take time to evaluate whether things could have been done differently, or is it better to move on quickly and put the problem behind you. Okay, in my opinion, a bit of both. You have to take time uh, to think, to reflect on what happened, so that it doesn't happen again, and try to move forward and be happy and not die in the problem. Okay, the next bunch is, when was the last time that you complained about a product or service? What did you do? How did the company respond you? So 3 months ago, before to come here Switzerland, I had a problem with Tigo. I called because the service uh, wasn't working for me or for some days, and I wanted to know why I didn't have the service when I wanted. So the company of Tigo called me, and they told me apologize and offer me other type of service or plan. So that was my problem with Tigo, and now I had to pay the plan of the service, and here I'm not using anymore. So, well, when come back to Colombia, I had to fix that problem because I don't want to continue using Tigo. I want to change. Okay, the next bunch is, do you think it is a good idea for a language to adopt words or expression from other cultures, language, or countries? Okay, I think it's a good idea. In fact, it's an advantage because in general, if you want to learn that language, uh, you going to know some basic words. Maybe it's a vulgar word, maybe it's nothing special, but you can take a imagine how to pronounce that word and how you can use it. Um, for another side, um, it's good because uh, this is good for your general knowledge, your cultural general knowledge going to increase because you know some words to another country or something like that, and that happened with us, and I think it's something normal in this time with the internationalization, the globalization. So that happened. For example, we are talking in Spanish, but we know some words in English. For example, the people say man, the people say flyer, cover, and I think some people don't know that that is English, but the people repeat, 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 and now it's something normal to talk in your native language, for example, in Colombian in Spanish, and to say some words in English. And also for the influence from Mexico, from, I don't know, TVs, movies, we say a lot of Mexican words like no mames, way, or something like that. Um, so I think in general it's so nice, it's good. Okay, the next bunch is what rewards can a company offer an employee for good work? Okay, for me, there could be two options. I think it's something general, I mean, that happen in the real life. Um, a monetary reward and a non-monetary one, such as holidays, holidays or vacation, day off, Sunday off, or maybe just a good compliment, something like that. Well, uh, should the organization impose penalties for unsatisfactory work? Well, I don't think so because for me that demotivates. I think a good talk, a good motivational talk, um, maybe that can inspires to the employees. When you are inspired, when you are happy, I think you are going to work better. So everything for me is in the communication. You talk with your employees, hey, come on, you are doing the things wrong, you have to change, blah blah blah, but with a good energy, with a good vibe. I think the people understand better when you are all the time screaming, um, I don't know, talking bad or something like that. So for that question, I don't think so. It's a good idea to put penalties for the employees. Good talk, and that's it. Or maybe I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that if I'm going to be boss or I'm going to have my own companies that are going to be my way to talk or to try to motivate my employees. Okay, the next bunch. Imagine you won a huge amount of money on the lottery. Who would you? Would you not tell? Well, if that happened with me, I just going to tell to my family and friends or people super close to me, my best friend, you know. Um, I wouldn't tell anyone else because the less people know about the money of the lottery, going to be better for me.